Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. I hope you guys can see and hear me. Just let me know in the chat. As usual, I just feel really paranoid that you can't see or hear me and that I'm just talking to myself into the void. But I hope you guys are doing well today. We're just going to be doing like a little casual, chatty little get ready with me. Um, I don't have any special plans today, but I'm going to be using a lot of stuff that I've been using for quite some time. So, yeah, some of my favorites. I did want to start by talking about some of these Beautylish brushes that I just got. Oh, great. The chat is finally coming through. Hi, everyone. So, just quickly, I wanted to talk about the Beautylish Chicoto brush set. So they were slated to go live today at 10 a.m. Pacific, and the brushes were listed there for like a hot second, and then they took the listing down. And then I spoke to a friend of mine who pre-ordered these brushes, and she said that she had received an email saying that her pre-order was shipped, and that it was a good thing that she pre-ordered because actually a lot of their shipment of these brushes were delayed. So they kind of delayed the launch until I think next week, maybe next Tuesday, they said they're actually going to go live. So I did a whole Instagram story and Instagram post for these brushes. I took down the post, but I left the story up because I do show you the brushes. But I just wanted to clear that up, that they were planning on going live today, and that's the impression I was under. And I was like totally going to order them. I was like in line. I was refreshing the page, and FedEx came by and this was delivered to me. So I'm really blown away. So I did want to show you guys the brushes. I'm gonna, demonstrate them for you and just kind of go over that. So that's gonna be an addition to this casual get ready with me. But hey guys, let's see who's here. Hey, Tara. So Terrible Decisions is here. You guys go follow her. She has such a great channel and she's so well spoken. So definitely go follow her. Terrible Decisions. Also great, great channel name. um, and hello, everyone. Hi, Emily. Hi from Brooklyn. Hey, I'm going to be in New York City in a couple of weeks. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, my husband and I have sat down. I think I mentioned this maybe in my last live stream, or maybe I was just thinking it, but we started making a list of all the things we need to eat. I did mention it, I think. And you guys shared some of your New York City favorites. Hi, Holly. Hi from London. Hello. Hi, Jasmine. Hey, Carla. So Carla Lilly is here, and she's a friend of mine. Sorry, I hope she doesn't mind me calling her out. But generally, I want to say most of the time when I say I went shopping with a friend of mine, she tried this makeup out, or this didn't work for her, so this friend of mine gifted it to me. That's her. That's Carla. um, hey, Sandra, Kathy. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. I love doing this live stream every week. I thought maybe it was going to be a lot. I think outside of Jen Lo's reviews, I don't know people who do weekly live streams. Usually it's just, on the fly or maybe once a month. But I feel like I miss you guys during the non-live streaming days. So anyway, hi from Scottsdale. Hello. I hear you're having some rough weather over in Scottsdale. If that's Scottsdale, Arizona, I'm assuming. Hello. Oh my God, Emily Original. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Romania. Hello. Kansas is in the house. Yay. Oh, thank you. Emily's saying that she's going through a rough patch and my energy always brings her up. That means the most to me. That's the only thing that means anything to me. So thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. Hi, Maryland, Norway. Hello, Missouri. Oh my gosh, Texas. Okay. Hi, Sigrid. How are you? Louisiana. Oh my gosh. I always get such travel lust when I do these. Oops, sorry. I just got a really random text on my phone. Let me just put that away. Let me just put that away. All right, let me start putting makeup on. Otherwise, it's gonna just take me forever. Oh my gosh, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I used to go to Grand Rapids all the time. The company that I just most recently worked for, they were right outside of Grand Rapids. So I would fly into Grand Rapids, which is such a lovely airport. It's so it's so civilized, especially compared to New York City airports. Very civilized. Hey, Vietnam. Oh my gosh, Hungary. This is a really, really international group here. Oh my gosh, Florida, someone else from Thailand. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, I'm going to start with foundation, and we're going to go with my Sicily Tinted Sunscreen Cream. I have it in the shade 1 Natural, and I love this. I love this. You guys probably know how much I love this. It's kind of sad, but I love it. Austria. Oh my gosh. I know I said this last week, but I'm dying to visit Austria. I just hear the best things about Austria and how amazing it is. So I'm just going to apply some of this. And if you guys don't know how much I love this foundation, let me just count the ways, because it was a foundation I definitely shied away from because it has like a fuller coverage than I'm used to, but it's one of, and it's almost like an oxymoron. It has really good coverage, but it's so light all at the same time. I guess because it's so creamy, it really feels like a face moisturizer. I just love it. And look at how it just like disappears into my skin, but look how perfected my complexion is. And this is their sunscreen. This is like not even a foundation. This is their sunscreen that they just threw some tint into. So it has SPF 30. Absolutely love it. Oh, okay. So everyone's talking about Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. So they went live again. I'm trying to think. It was 3 o'clock UK time. So it was 7 o'clock Pacific time. And as I understand it, the 3 velvet lipsticks went live, and then the 2 like creamier, more sheer lipsticks, pinks, were live also. And then the Go Lightly shade, which was one of the pinks that she restocked, sold out the quickest. And oh no, it looks like all of them are sold out again. My God. Oh, it looks like some of the velvets are still in stock. Okay. Yeah, I think she was, kind of gearing up to do just the velvets. And I think when the pinks were so popular, she probably just kind of threw in the 2 that she could sell, but she probably didn't have a lot on hand, is my guess. But I think she's restocking all of the pinks in October, or is it just the other 2? I'm not sure. But she would be silly not to restock all of them all the time, or just have them available all the time. Hi. Good morning. All right. So that is the Sicily Tinted Sunscreen Cream. Isn't that amazing? I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like every time I describe this, I always feel like I don't know what I'm talking about because it sounds crazy, but I'm like, it has great coverage, but is completely light on the skin. But there it is. Okay. Now, I wasn't planning on using a Lisa Eldridge lipstick today, but I may. You guys are inspiring me. So yeah, huge fan of this, especially in the summer months. In fact, well, now that I live in Vegas, I should wear this all the time, full stop. All right. Yeah, a girl has no name. She says she loves it. She used it yesterday. It's easy to forget you have anything on. For sure. It really feels like moisturizer, if anything. Oh, let me turn that down. Sorry, I thought I turned that off. Okay. Next, let's do concealer. Yeah, I need concealer. Let's do it. We've got the Clé de Peau Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have it in the shade Ivory. And this is the one, this is probably their, yeah, I want to say it's their newest concealer. They have the stick concealer, which has much higher coverage, which I really love. But this one has a creamier consistency. It has a little bit of radiance to it, and it's lighter. It's just a lighter coverage than that stick one. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of this under my eye and just a little bit on the lid. So Barry's asking how the Sisley hair serum is working for me. I love it. I love it. I have my hair tied up today. But I really love it. I mean, for something that, you know, isn't a procedure or isn't a pill or anything, it does take a little while, at least for me. It took a little while to kind of see the difference or appreciate what it was doing. I want to say probably 6 to 8 months it took for me to kind of see my hair just seem healthier. There was less breakage. It was shinier, and it was fuller. And yeah, it's just been great. I'm on my 3rd bottle of it. And I've been using it for about 1.5 years, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Allison Chase is here. Yes. Allison Chase also has a YouTube channel here. I did a collaboration with her, so you guys probably know her. But if not, Allison Chase is she's just wonderful. Let's just start there. She's just wonderful, and she has a wonderful channel that focuses a lot on luxury makeup, much like mine. So if you like my content, you'll have hers. And she is from Montreal. So I defer to her on a lot of pronunciation. So anyway, check her out, Allison Chase. She's wonderful. Terrible Decisions is wondering if my hair grew thicker from the serum. I want to say it did a little bit. I don't want to say it did anything like miracle wise, but I think just using a scalp serum probably unclogged, I hate that word, unclogged any pores that I may have had on my scalp, because I'm pretty simple when it comes to my hair. I will use shampoo and conditioner, and that's pretty much it. I'll blow dry it, and that's sort of it. So I think for me, it was just a matter of just kind of caring for my scalp. And I think a healthy scalp is healthy hair, healthier hair. So I do feel like it gave it a little bit more oomph, but I'm not gonna, it's not like woo, it's not like using new lash on your lash line or anything like that. So yeah, so that's been my experience with the hair serum. Hey, Marsha Woods, I needed a break from office work. Hi, pretty lady. Hi, Marsha Woods, another YouTuber here. Absolutely awesome. Check out her channel. Again, a lot of luxury makeup there, and she has horses. So I love her intro. Definitely check her out. So NMX, worst mascara, smears no real volume. Okay. She does not like the Chanel La Revolution mascara. I tried that. Was that last week I tried it? It didn't impress me. I like the regular La Volume de Chanel more. So, oh, Julie Bartley is saying, I'm not sure anything will be left for the launch on the 29th for Lisa Eldridge. You're actually reminding me that was not actually the official launch, that today was the pre-order. That's kind of crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if she set any aside. If she didn't, it's like, why bother having that if she's already sold out? So I don't know. I'm sure she seems pretty good with updating us on what's going on. So we'll probably get an email, or she'll make a video or post something on her IG. Let me see. All right, I'm going to put on some powder. And all right, I'm using my La Prairie Skin Caviar loose powder, which is a lovely powder. And either the fragrance is starting to fade because I've kind of left it out on my vanity here. I'm kind of like, I leave the cap open a little, or I'm getting used to it. I don't know, but the fragrance is so strong. But let me use it. I really do like the effect it gives my skin. Sorry, let me just find a brush here. I'm going to use my Sonia G Face Pro brush. Hey, Dolores. Oh, I'm glad you finally made it too. Hello. Oh, and Iris. Iris loves Life is Here. She is one of my OG subscribers, just so you guys know. I'm always shouting her out just because, my gosh, I feel like she's been watching me forever. So hello, Iris. So good to have you here. Oh, MP Makeup and More is here, another YouTuber with lovely, lovely content. Definitely check her out. Did a collab with her also, so you guys probably know of her already, but if not, check her out. She is lovely. She's a fellow Virgo. We're both Virgos. Oh, hello from Lebanon. Hello. Hi. Oh, if you had a Chanel, sorry, I said almost a channel. If you had a Chanel artist do your makeup, what would you want? I think I would want something kind of dramatic, like using the fall 19 stuff, like a really graphic, black and white, really stark kind of look. I think that is what I would want. Oh, we have another Virgo in the house. Lysandra, hello. And Danielle from Miami, hello. All right, so that is the La Prairie powder. Isn't that nice? It has such a soft touch. Which powder do I prefer, the La Prairie or the La Mer? I don't really like the La Mer powder. The original was nice. Their newfangled one, I don't know. I just don't think there's anything special. So I would go for the La Prairie, so long as fragrance doesn't bother you, because it is intense. It's very intense. Okay. So, oh my God, Dolores, you're a Virgo too. Yes, Virgo's in the house. Princess from Abu Dhabi, hello. She is a fellow Virgo. Christina is a fellow Virgo from Denmark. We should have like a Virgo meeting. Okay, let me move on to bronzer. By the way, I linked all the makeup that I'm using today down below in my description box in case you miss it or I forget to mention it, which is actually more the case. Oh, Tara's a Virgo too. Virgos unite. Jessica is a Virgo too. Well, my goodness. I wonder if we attract each other. Speaking of which, I think, what's today's date? The 24th? I think Mercury is going to stop retrograding soon, which I am happy about. If you guys don't know, Virgos are ruled by Mercury. I think more technically we're ruled by a moon off of Mercury, the Vulcan moon, but we're ruled by Mercury. And so when Mercury goes in retrograde, you know how everything goes haywire? It affects us doubly. So just if you're not a Virgo, just keep that in mind. Emily's saying end of the month. I think August should be better. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm traveling to New York for the 2 weeks in August, and I get really nervous when I have to travel when Mercury's in retrograde. It makes me very nervous because those are the kinds of things that will go wrong during those times. Veronica's asking me if I'm into astrology. You know, I was really, really into astrology. Linda's another Virgo here. Hello, Linda. So yeah, I used to really be into astrology. I want to say maybe in my 20s. I feel like there was a big resurgence. So when was that? That was like the early to mid 90s. And yeah, I was really into it. My husband's a Taurus. And when I started dating him and found out he was a Taurus, it was like, oh, like, oh, that's all I needed to know. Like, okay, good. He's a fellow earth sign. We can hang. It's good. So silly. So silly. All right, I'm going to use bronzer now. So I actually pulled out a few, but I think I'm going to use these two as a blush. So I've got my Tom Ford Soleil Glow Bronzer in Terra. Love this bronzer. And then I have the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer in Sunrise Light. But this one, I think you guys can see, this one has a really peachy tinge to it, or pinky tinge to it, I should say. So I like this one as blush. And then I have this Givenchy, the Healthy Glow Powder, the Marble Edition in 2.5. And this is not quite as pink and cool toned as the Kevyn Aucoin, but it's up there. It's like, it makes a nice blush. So I pulled those two out to see which one I wanted to use as blush because I really like those two. And I just, I haven't really been using them. Oh, you know what I meant to do and have completely forgotten is to moisturize my lips. Hang on one second. I've got my xoxo lip serum in a stick, I think is the full name. I really like this. Anne is asking me, do you like the Marc Jacobs bronzer? How is it compared to Tom Ford? I think I'm in the minority here. I don't like the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I can't remember the names, but I tried, I feel like the first one that he came out with, and then I tried the one in the white packaging that was limited edition. Everyone loved it, and then he brought it back, that one. Both of them, I don't think there was anything wrong with the tone, the shade, the color. It just, I have a lot, I've experienced this a lot with makeup. It just didn't do anything. Like, you know, I saw the bronzer on my face, but it didn't do anything for my complexion. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not a big fan of the Marc Jacobs bronzers. The Tom Ford, I feel like does something. I don't know, it just, I don't want to say it looks like glowy on the skin because that's not really the case too, but it keeps my skin from looking too, I don't know, blah. And I feel like the Marc Jacobs bronzers just made my skin look really blah. Like it just didn't do anything. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to go in with my Sonia G Sculpt One brush. And, oh, I see Rugged Glam is here. Rugged Glam, another YouTuber. Lovely. She does a lot of luxury makeup as well and a lot of shoes. So if you guys are into shoes, check out her channel, Rugged Glam. Oh, 93 degrees in Southern California. It is actually, well, cool is an exaggeration, but it's cooler here in Vegas today because it's kind of cloudy. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see clouds, like so happy. I think people are still talking about the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. Oh, the Tom Ford bronzer. Nice. A little powdery. I don't know. Someone just asked, I think, if this one is a little bit powdery. I'm not sure. It is powdery. If you like stab it, you're going to get a lot of kick up. So what I like to do is I just like to kind of put my brush in there and just kind of like swipe it on there gently. Otherwise, and you can see there's kick up that way too. But if you stab, especially with like a synthetic brush, if you stab into one of these Soleil Glow bronzers, there's going to be a lot of kick up. Just a warning. Julie is saying it's far too hot in London. It was 40 degrees yesterday. I'm going to guess that's Celsius. I don't know what the conversion is. I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit. All right. And I'm so like absent-minded, but I wanted to use these new Beautyless Chikuhodo brushes. So the powder brush, here's the size of the powder brush. I want to say it's a little bit smaller than my regular powder brush. So here is the Surratt face brush, powder brush. And you can see that's much bigger. So I think I can use this for blush. We'll do that. And then I think I'll use the cheek brush for highlight, just so I can demo these for you guys. So this is the Beautyless Chikuhodo travel brush set that they were supposed to come out with today. I don't know if you guys missed the beginning of this live stream, but they pushed the launch back to next week. So if you saw my Instagram post or Instagram stories, I'm sorry, there's a lot of confusion there because they were supposed to launch today at 10. And it took a while for it to pop up on the site, and I didn't know what was going on. And then I heard they're pushing back the launch because the delivery on these brushes was delayed. So anyway, let's go on. So that is the Tom Ford bronzer in Terra. I love it. I feel like it just melts into my skin. So the way these brushes work, hold on, let me just show you what they look like closed. So this is what the brush will look like if you order the set and you receive them. So the handle or the cap comes off, it's two pieces, and then there's this gold like slider here. So when you actually put the brush into the cap, it pushes the slider up and then the brush comes out. And then to kind of like disassemble it, you just push that down and then you replace the handle as the cap. So that's how they all work. And let me just show you the size here. So this is the cheek brush. This is the powder brush. And then this is the eyeshadow brush. So these are the three brushes that come in the set. And I'm just going to, I have a lipstick case here. This is the La Bouche Rouge case, which is a little bit on the fatter side than a normal lipstick, but I just want to hold this up to you. So this is the middle, the cheek brush. Look at how compact that is. It's basically the size of a lipstick. So really, really great for travel. And then look at this design here. Hold on, let me just make sure there's no glare, but look at the beautiful artwork on the handle. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you are interested in this brush set, definitely follow me on Instagram because once it goes live, I'll post my post again and hopefully it will be in stock for a little bit. So anyway, let me use the powder brush for some blush. And these hairs, by the way, are predominantly gray squirrel hair. I think there's a combo in here, but Beautylish said that they are like a majority of the brushes, of the bristles are gray squirrel. So they're just incredibly, incredibly soft. And I would only use these with powder products. I would not use these brushes with cream products. Okay, so I've got these two. I think I want to use the Givenchy. What do you guys think? Givenchy or Kevyn Aucoin? Givenchy. Oh, another MK is here. Hi. You guys follow her on Instagram. Another_MK. She's amazing. I love her. Okay, I'll use the Givenchy. I feel like I saw a lot of that in the beginning. So gonna go in with this brush. So there's a little, because of this gold slider there, kind of clicks a little bit. Oh, that's better. I just had to push the cap on a little bit more. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm just checking to see if there are any loose bristles. It's picking up a nice amount of product. This Givenchy, I kind of forgot how glowy it is. It really is more of like a highlighter. I should have, tip off was just to look at the pan, Michelle, but it's such a pretty color. It's like a little bit peachy. It's so pretty. Oh, So Young, thank you so, so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is brush wiggling a little? It's not, the brush isn't wiggling. It's just because this cap is hitting the slider, this slider, which moves. I feel like there's like room for, you can do this, but I think once you start using the brush, it's fine. You know, like once the cap is actually on, it's fine. I think it's just this moment of like putting it on. And maybe when you start using it, like this will probably start to slide around maybe a little bit, but I don't find it like awkward. I don't find it awkward. No. Oh, Suzanne is asking about the Lisa Eldridge. Are they worth getting long lasting? Her velvet matte, the red ones, the 3 red ones, I would say are long lasting. They are matte, so they kind of hang out on the lips for a while. Out of her 4 pink new summer pink ones, there's 2, the Go Lightly and Love of My Life. Those 2 are like more of a sheer kind of balmy kind of texture. Those are not long lasting at all. And then the other 2, which are like a demi matte, those are a little bit longer lasting than those, but not quite as long lasting as the velvet matte. So hope that was helpful. um, yeah, so the Givenchy, someone is saying, looks like a highlighter. It is. It just has a little bit, they call it a bronzer. So it has a little bit, I'm wondering if like the light is kind of washing it out, but it has like a little bit of like peachiness in there. So it kind of is a nice, like if you don't feel like highlighting, it definitely can serve as both because it does have a lot of sheen to it. So it's kind of in between. It kind of can be like whatever you want, whatever you want. So yeah. 3 colors. What are you doing? Oh, so Marisol's wondering when I'm going to do my night skincare routine. I'm actually going to be filming that right after this. I'm going to be taking this look off. Lit Artistry. How was your time with Rich Lux? Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. He's a really, really nice guy. He has a really, really big heart. And I just really enjoyed spending time with him. And I think a lot of people were surprised that I would be, on a drama channel. But his is so, his is just so, it's just so lighthearted and it's just so fun. And while I'm not that interested in drama, I'm obviously not going to do drama videos or anything like that. That's just not my thing. I like watching his because they keep me up to date and, like he's silly about it. Like he's very, very lighthearted about it. So anyway, I really enjoyed getting to know him and spending time with him. And yeah, he's really lovely. Oh, someone's saying they can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if I sound off. I have my microphone right here. You should be able to hear me. Okay. All right. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Louise is here. Hi, Louise. She's another like OG subscriber. All right. So for highlighter, even though this Givenchy has plenty of glow, I thought I would try the Jouer Skinny Dip. And the reason why I pulled this out is because it's just a hint deep for me. I feel like I can pull it off, but it's a hint deep for me. But it's because I wanted to use the Ofra Cosmetics Samantha March collab because I love this so much, but it's a little bit icy. So I'm gonna try this combo today, basically, to kind of like cool this one down and warm this one up. So I'm gonna brush this kind of all over, and then I'm just gonna basically highlight my highlight with this. We'll see how that goes. So I almost forgot. So initial thought on the Chikuhodo brushes. I think these are so cool. First of all, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. I love how compact they are. For travel, absolutely amazing. And then I think this is a really neat design. Most travel brushes are the same brush with a teeny tiny handle. And I really don't like teeny tiny handles because I like being able to hold a brush further down, closer up. I like having that difference. And this kind of gives you like a full handle. So I really like them. I really like them. And then as for the actual brush, it's super soft. You have to like natural hairs though. They're super soft. They perform beautifully. And I like, this one is actually, for a squirrel hair, this feels really like beefy. Squirrel hairs are very, very soft and sometimes they can be like so soft. This actually feels a little beefy. I like that. I like that. So I'm going to use this cheek brush and apply the Jouer Skinny Dip. I feel like that's a lot. Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, "Do I see it?" Yeah, I just had to catch the light. Do you guys see that right there? Okay. So that is the Jouer Skinny Dip. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like just a little bit too gold and deep for my skin tone. So I'm gonna layer the Samantha March right on top, which is this beautiful guy. I don't know if you guys saw this release. It's stunning. It has like a yellow and a pink in there, and it has a really kind of like icy feel to it. It's gorgeous. You know what it actually reminds me of? Not the formula, but the actual, oh my gosh, the actual color of it, the actual shade of it actually reminds me a little bit of the Amrezy ABH collab. You know how that one is like a really light gold and it's kind of icy. It has like an icy undertone. Um, I feel like this one kind of has that. I kind of like that. It's really, really wet looking. I'm going to layer just a little bit of this Skinny Dip just right on top, right here where I feel like it looks really white. Now I just feel like I have a lot of powder on my face. Hang on one second. I'm going to take my powder brush and just blend that in. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, some of that. What's a nice subtle powder highlight? The Clé de Peau highlights are very subtle. You can use the Hourglass ambient lighting powder. Those are subtle highlights. I think people use them more as like powders, but I think you can use it as a subtle highlight. I think those are awesome. Oh, Laura Mercier. Yeah, Laura Mercier has a matte radiance powder, and the number 1 highlight is a nice subtle highlight. Oh, tour of my makeup room. So I wish I could move my camera. I can't. But my room right now is in such a state of disarray because I just can't figure out how I want to organize my makeup. I just can't figure it out. And I have to just tell myself that there's no perfect solution, and I just have to settle on one. But I have moved it around and switched it around so many times. And, I had a lot of stuff in here for my day job, and I moved all of that stuff out. I decided if I'm going to like go back to that work and do that work, I'm going to do it downstairs anyway, like in my living area where I can kind of spread out. So I moved all that stuff out. Anyway, my room is in such a disarray, but I would like to definitely do like a room tour, makeup collection, kind of just go through my stuff. Yeah, I would like to do that. Hello from Midtown Manhattan. Hello. How are you? Are you Midtown East or West? Hire a professional organizer. I thought about it, and right now I'm in a rental, and I just feel like it's not even worth it, which is also like part of my problem. Like I would love to get like real furniture. I have a couple IKEA pieces, and I'm just sick of it. I can't do the IKEA anymore. And I'm like, it's not worth it until I actually move into a space that's a little bit more permanent. And then I think I'll probably get an organizer. I'll probably get some like built-ins or whatever, just stuff that's a little bit more custom, because I feel like makeup, there's just nothing out there that's really made for makeup. So yeah, that is the plan. Would you do the Scott Barnes natural makeup look on you on an out of my comfort zone video? Yeah, I mean, I think his looks are amazing. Like, how amazing does J-Lo look? But I do feel like in real life, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's great for camera and Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I need to watch more of his videos and just get a better sense of his like style or whatever. Oh my God. So Gail, who is Midtown East right now in New York City, United Nations on the East River. Now, Gail, you can probably look across the East River and you can see the Pepsi Cola sign in Long Island City. That's where I used to live, right there. Okay, I'm gonna just layer some of this Ofra highlight on top of that Jouer Skinny Dip. These brushes are very nice. I feel like I don't need to do a lot to blend. Oh, people are saying he likes to layer his products. I think so. Oh, Maya, so you used to live in LIC too. Awesome, left in 2013. Okay. And for Miami, well, that's a nice trade up, I'd have to say. So Julie, I think you're asking about the Ofra. Do I use the pink or the gold? I use both. I kind of just go right in between. I live in the building right behind the Pepsi Cola sign. Oh my gosh. Yay. I love LIC. That was such a nice neighborhood. It wasn't as crazy as like Brooklyn. Obviously not as crazy as Manhattan. So it was nice. And the park that they built along the river, I really miss it. I really miss it. Hey, Jenny's here. Jenny, never too old. She's another OG. She's been one of my subscribers for the longest time. All right. So highlight has definitely been applied. I don't know. I feel like you're right. I feel like this ended up looking more like a highlight than a blush. That's so strange. When I first got it, it looked like a nice blush. Maybe I got darker, or maybe this bronzer isn't the right one to use with this. I'm going to apply some of the Kevyn Aucoin on there. We're going to Scott Barnes it. We're going to just keep layering and layering. I need, where's my, oh, you're hiding. My Sonia G Cheek Pro brush. It was like hiding in my brush. This is my favorite blush brush. So I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer in Sunrise Light. It's another bronzer, but I feel like it has such a pink undertone to it. It's a really nice blush. Yeah, I did a little something. Okay. Oh, hang on. Gotta block someone. Okay. Louise, oh, it's muted. It's nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I think it looks nice. You know, nothing too clown-like, which I end up doing a lot. So we'll just leave it there. Let me just throw on some eyebrows quickly. I'm just going to use my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. Do any of you guys know whether or not they changed the formula of this? Because I feel like recently I saw that this was like kind of popping up as new. And I noticed they had new colors. So I just kind of assumed that, oh, they got new colors. I think Granite is their newer color. But then I got to thinking, I'm like, did they change the formula? I'd be really pissed. Really, really pissed. But let me know if you guys heard anything. I mean, I have 2 backups of this, so I think I'm okay for a long while, but Oh, Rugged Glam. Yeah. So Rugged Glam is saying that Tom Ford also just came out with a precision brow pencil. So that brow pencil, the newest one, is like the Brow Wiz. It's like pointier, where Tom Ford used to only have one that was like the longer one, the more rectangle one. So, oh, so you just got the espresso. Yeah. Backed up too. Okay. So do you like the precision brow pencil? Oh yeah, Ellen. Ellen M is saying that Hourglass just came out with some brow pencils as well. And same deal with them. They used to only have that arch brow sculpting pencil, which I actually really love. And now they've come out with like a skinny brow pencil, which I have not tried yet. Oh, I ended up with a clump. Hang on. Here. All right. Yes. Mavis is recommending I get some Suku makeup and Ginza skincare in Japan. Definitely. I'm definitely going to be stocking up on Suku makeup, addiction makeup. I definitely want to try. There was another one. Suku, addiction, maybe Luna Soul. I want you to take a look at Luna Soul. Yeah, but definitely a lot of brushes. I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of brushes. Okay, so those are eyebrows done. Let's move on to eyeshadow. And I have such a hard time talking and doing eyeshadow at the same time. So I apologize if I get quiet here. But I was going to do something easy, you know, maybe like a one swipe. But then I thought, no. Let's use the Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. I have been loving this palette, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting it sooner because I just purchased this off of Selfridges. They were having a sale, so I took advantage. I love this palette, and I'm going to do a Natasha Denona like ranking all of her palettes that I have. I think this is number one. I think this is going to be number one. This is so, so good. I absolutely love it. Yeah. And like, I don't know what else to say. It's just so good. So I'm going to use this new travel brush, and I want to see how far I can get with this, because if this is the only brush, let's say, that I bring to New York or Japan, I'm sure I'll be buying some more there. Let's say New York. If this is the only eyeshadow brush I bring to New York, can I do a full eye look? It's pinched, so it's like a flat shader, but yeah, it's a little stiff. We'll have to see. Oh, Mimi, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really nice. Thank you very much. I love the sunset one. I love the sunset one too, but that one it's so warm. Every time I do a look, it's so like bold and warm. This one I can do something kind of natural. I can do something a little crazy, like, and granted, there are 28 shadows in here instead of the 15, so there's going to be a little bit more versatility, but I love this one. Love it. So yeah, let's try just using this brush and see how far I can get. I'm going to start, well, I'm going to start with this color. I'm just going to put it down all over my lid just to kind of prep my lid. If you push the little button on the brush down, it will latch into the handle. I'm like, what? I'm pushing, like, actually push. I don't know. So this just slides up and down for me, and then this. I think that's it. Let me know if I'm missing something. I think that's it. Okay. Let me do the other eye. This brush is definitely, it doesn't look smaller, but it definitely like is behaving like a smaller brush. Let me actually hold it up to one that I would normally use for that. Yeah, it's smaller. I'm like, why does this seem so small? Here's a worker one. Yeah, it's much smaller. Sorry, I'm crazy. There's the worker one, and then here is the builder 3, which I would also use to kind of lay down some color. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get into some more serious color so we can see this brush in action. I'm going to go into this shade here. Oh, someone's asking about my red bracelet. This is by Monica Vinader, Vinader, I think. I don't think it's on here. But she makes a lot of these bracelets where it's like kind of a rope and then it closes by kind of moving this piece up and down. That's it. Really simple. She has like a whole bunch of them. It's weird trying to do your eye makeup without an actual blending brush, like a round, fluffy brush like this. So I don't think I could only kind of travel with this. I need to go in with something to kind of blend out the edges. But this definitely lays product down really, really nicely. Oh, bye, Louise. Have fun with your beagle. Okay. Hi, Jill. Jill Pappas has joined us late as always. I'm glad you could come at all, no matter if you're late. Marisol, yes, I'm doing an evening skincare. I'm actually filming it after this video today, and I will post that, I don't know, maybe early next week. Now I'm going to share something with you guys, and I just hope it doesn't make me sound like a jerk. But I really hesitate in posting what am I saying? I really hesitate in posting skincare videos. And the reason is I feel like it's so personal. And no matter how many times I say in the beginning, you know, everyone's experience is going to be different. My experience is going to be different. You're going to hate some products that I love, vice versa, or whatever. People just, I don't know, they get really, really intense about skincare. So that's why I don't post that many, because I feel like, I don't know, I don't know, like, I feel like people think that I'm just sort of pushing product on them, and I'm not. You know, I'm simply sharing what I use in the evenings or in the mornings, or what I like, what works for me. And anyway, so that's why I don't post a lot of skincare videos, because it seems to really bring out, like, you know, the passion in everyone, and everyone gets really, really kind of like worked up. And people have like rules when it comes to skincare, which I don't think there are any rules. I think you just need to just do you. Iris, yeah, people get super judgy about skincare. I feel like it kind of brings that out in people, and I just don't like that. I don't like bringing that out in people. So anyway, I will do one though, because I have gotten a lot of requests for it, and it will probably have a very long, like a lot of disclaimers in the beginning, like I'm not a dermo. It's going to work for me. It's not going to work for you. You need to play with, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, yes, I'm doing it, but that's why I don't do that many skincare videos. All right, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to do like a brighter green. I've kind of been sticking with these kind of seaweed olivey greens, but I want to use this one today. Let's go for it. What is the name? I don't like this packaging. I like the newer Natasha Denona packaging. That one is called Emerald Green. And I think I can use this. Yeah, I'm going to continue to use this travel brush. I am just going to wipe it off though. shoot, the only thing I have near me is a paper towel, which isn't great. And all right, let me go into this emerald green. Ooh, this looks pretty. Okay. Wait, I need something closer. So I think I mentioned when I talked about this palette in like a playing with makeup video that I think I like the formula of the mattes in here, which I think are the V ones, and people were telling me that it stood for velvet. So I like the velvet shades in here more than her mattes now. Surprise, surprise. And I really like these metallics, but I find her older metallics to have a little bit more fallout than her newer ones. Her newer metallics seem to be creamier. They seem to like adhere to my lids better. Emily's saying if she relaunched her older, bigger palettes with better packaging, she'd get her money. Yeah. I don't know if I would repurchase this just for the better packaging, but I may be more tempted to get the blue purple one, which I'm not really that tempted to get at the moment. Those aren't really colors that I feel like I would use often. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Hi, Paulina. Okay. All right. So I think some of you guys are saying this already, but what are some of your favorite Natasha Denona palettes? I would love to hear. I mean, I feel like it almost kind of depends on my mood, you know, could depend on what I choose to be my favorite, because I find them all to be fairly specific. Okay, what do we think of this emerald green? It's pretty. Rugged Glam is saying safari, but you want the purple blue. Yeah, I don't know. I have to say I was not interested in the big purple blue palette until I got this one. And now I'm like, maybe I'll love that one too. I don't know. Oh my goodness, Kayla Wen, thank you so much. That is really, really kind of you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Gold palette, sunrise palette, Biba. Hi, Kayla. Thank you so much. Oh, Ginny, you're saying you tried the Retrouvé eye balm and you've seen a difference. I love the two things that I now have tried from them. And I mean, exceptional. Their products are absolutely amazing. I mean, the packaging is wonderful. I like that they kind of cater themselves to men and women. You know, everything is very unisex, so there's no fragrance. It's just wonderful. So I'm not surprised, Ginny, that you really like their eye balm. Yeah, I think they've spent a lot of time kind of developing their formulas. Beth, yep, you want to try more Retrouvé. So far, I love whatever I've tried from them. Okay, let me blend this out a little. I think right now I'm using the Sisley eye and lip contour cream as like my eye cream. And I think once I'm done with that, I may try the Retrouvé. I think, Jenny, you have sold me on their eye balm. They have Retrove. Yeah, they have Retrove at Blue Mercury, Neiman Marcus, and Bergdorf. Where else have I seen them? They have their own online site. They have that as well. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I think that's it. They don't have a gigantic distribution at the moment, but I know they're trying to grow a little bit. Okay. Now, what should we do on the inner part of my lid? We could do maybe like this lighter green, although I feel like maybe that tone is a little off. Or like this shimmery, like champagne kind of shade. Maybe this one. Khaki. Khaki, like maybe like this color? Top row. Okay, maybe we'll do this one. How about this one? It's kind of, it's close to this and all of these. I'll use this color up here. All right. Okay, well now this is covered in green, so I am going to use a different brush, although I do think this shape would work great for that. But let me use the Builder Pro brush. This is the Sonia G Builder Pro brush. I like this one for the inner part of my lid because here is the Builder 3, which I like to lay down color with as well. But do you see how this one's a little bit more pointy? It kind of just fits right in here a little bit better. So I'm going to go for the Builder Pro. And then, wait, what did we decide on? This one, right? This color? Okay. I'm going to do... Oh my God, why do I keep doing that? I need a closer mirror. Ooh, that is really, really like satiny. Oh, I like that. It's frosty. Oh, wow. I like that. You guys picked good. That's fun, right? And that just kind of blended right in. I could probably do a little bit more blending. But I think that looks pretty good. Oh, Anna's suggesting I use this as a transition shade between the two. Let's try it. Let's try it. I need something. Yeah. It's not that I don't have a crap ton of brushes sitting right here. It's just that they're mostly dirty. That's why it's taking me so long to find a brush. I'm looking for a clean one. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, these are all dirty. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to clean a brush off. Oh my God. This is all the stuff that I edit out of my videos, by the way. So thank you for your patience. I'm just going to clean off this brush. This is the Refer flat brush. Could you please do lip swatch on number 9 in Soho? How do you look? Okay. So Simone is asking about the Bond number 9 lipsticks, and I have Hudson Yards and Gramercy Park pulled out, but you were asking specifically about Soho, which is this one. I just got the refill for this one. Here is Soho. I haven't even actually tried mine out. I tried it out in store, but I haven't tried this one out. So I'll use this in a video coming up, but I love these Bond number 9 lipsticks, and I will give it to you straight. There's a very high price tag on these lipsticks, and I thought it's just for the packaging. So I was like, oh, whatever. Here's the packaging for the Bond number 9 lipstick. I mean, they didn't hold back at all. Like, this is really heavy. There's like this kind of like cushion, suction action going on. Like it's an amazing, amazing package. Practical, not at all. Easy to travel with, not at all. But they are show-stopping, and I love them. I absolutely love them. So I was pleasantly surprised at how much I actually loved the lipstick, the actual formula of the lipstick. They go on almost like they're really thick. And at first I thought, oh, you know, these are going to, you know, like I'm going to feel these lipsticks, and I don't really like feeling my makeup. But then it feels like nothing. They're like magical. So I really, really, really love those lipsticks. But we'll get into it a little bit more when I put them on. Yeah. So what was I just doing? Okay, I was just cleaning this brush and putting on this color. No, I was using a different brush. Hang on. I was using my builder brush. Oh, she fell on the... my brush fell on the ground. So that's why I'm so confused. I'm like, what is going on? Hang on. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this is all the stuff that I edit out. You have no idea. I'll film for like an hour and a half for like a 15-minute video. Oh, the life of a YouTuber. Hey, are any of you guys out there like interested in actually starting your own YouTube channel? Occasionally, I don't want to say a lot, but occasionally I will get a request to do a video about like how to start, or what is it like to be a YouTuber? You know, just like YouTube questions, general YouTube questions. I don't know. Would that be helpful to you guys? I don't know how many of you out there would actually benefit from that content, but let me know. Let me know. Tell me I should sometimes random people. You have an interest? Yes, that would be so helpful. Oh, okay. So, and I have Ms. Vicky. Okay, so Ms. Vicky has a channel here, less than 500 subs. Hey, we all start with, you know, with one, right? We all start with one. Yes, definitely interested. Okay, cool. Oh, Simone, thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you. That would be great to see. Okay, cool. Oh, Emily, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you had a small channel as well. I'll have to check you both out. You have under 250. I remember when I got like my first 10 subscribers, I was so excited. When I got my first view on a video, I was like, yes. It was so exciting. Jill, are people donating to something? They're not. They are donating to me, to this channel. And I appreciate it so much. So don't feel like you have to, though. Oh my gosh, do not feel like you have to at all. Not by any means, but I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so maybe I'll do a video about it. You know, not like I have a gazillion subscribers, but I feel like I've definitely learned a lot along the way, and there's a lot of things that like I wish I knew when I started. So I do have some things to share. So yeah, I'll do that. What do we think? Does this look okay? All right, I'm going to line my bottom lash line with this Refer brush that I just cleaned off. I don't know why. So I'm going to line with that green shade just a little bit, just kind of bring some onto that lower lash line. And oh, thank you guys. Looks beautiful. You need eyeliner. Yep. We'll do eyeliner next. Just a little bit green under there. And oh, someone else is asking about my red bracelet. Wow. This is from Monica Vinader. Vinader. This was a gift, so I don't know the specifics, like where she got it or whatever, but I know that's the brand, Monica Vinader, something like that. Okay, so let me put this palette away, and we'll move on to eyeliner. And you guys probably know I really like using shadow as liner. instead of a pen or a pencil. So I pulled out my Natasha Denona Black is Black. And this has, I love this packaging. I love this like lucite packaging, but it's squeaky, which is kind of annoying. So I've got my Esom T05 brush. This is like a flat, stiff brush with some fuzz on it. And I just dunk it right in, just kind of pack it onto the tips of the bristles. And then I'll just press it underneath my lash line, over my lash line, in my lash line. I have very thick lids, so you can kind of see like the bottom of my lid. It just looks like it's kind of like rolling up. And so if I don't do all of that, it'll look weird. So I have to kind of cover everything. That looks okay. Oh, Danielle's saying my mom loves you, but she's too shy to comment. Oh my God. Well, hi, Mom. Don't be shy. We're very friendly here. We'd love to hear from you. Oh my gosh. Hello from Budapest. I am dying to go there. That is definitely on my bucket list. Thank you, Jill. So Aurelia is saying, I admire your impeccable application of shadows. That's very generous of you. Thank you. To the bottom lash line, I always get fallout in my eyeball. Oh, you know, I think a lot of fallout depends on how much product you actually have on your brush. So I think as long as you make sure you kind of tap off whatever excess, or even just like swipe it along the side of the pan or work it into the brush, you'll probably get a lot less fallout. Maybe. Oh my gosh, Poland, Qatar, Hawaii, my God, the Middle East. This is amazing. Oh wait, I didn't do my lower lash line, did I? I just did it upper. I need a bigger mirror. Will you ever come to Boston? I used to go to Boston a lot when I lived in New York, but there's not much reason for me to go anymore. So one of my best friends in New York, his family used to live around Boston in Duxbury, and we used to go there for all the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and they've moved away from there. So I haven't been to Boston since, but I love Boston. I spent a whole summer there. I really like Boston. It's such a manageable city, you know, especially compared to New York. And it has such a great, like, colonial feel to it. I really love it. What I don't like about Boston is driving around Boston. Driving around Boston is insanity because they don't have a grid like New York City. It's all kind of crazy. And I heard there's like an urban myth that all the roads in Boston are paved over cow trails. So it's just kind of nuts. Okay. I think that's enough eyeliner. I feel like when I put too much on, it closes up my eyes, which are already small. So we'll stop there. Let me curl my eyelashes. Where's my eyelash curler? Here it is. Okay. So the brush that I just used is the T05 from Esom. And I love it. I love Esom brushes. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know if I'm sorry, A-N-M. I'm saying Ann, but it could be something else. Ann X. Uh, First, people would have to drive on the roads. No kidding. I've seen them go on the sidewalks. I've seen that in New York a lot too. And there's always signs in New York like do not drive on sidewalk, you know, hollow sidewalk or whatever, and people still do it. Okay. I'm using the Surratt eyelash curler, by the way. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Pauline is asking, what mic and camera do you use? So everything is down below in my description box. So the camera I use is the Canon. I always forget all the numbers. I used to, well, I still do. I really am into photography, and so I have a bunch of Canon cameras, and I can never remember all the numbers. Where does it say on here? Sorry. Oh, it's on the side. Hang on one second. It is the Canon C100 Mark II. It is like a prosumer video camera. I know a lot of YouTubers use like DSLRs, which are photo cameras that have video capability, but I didn't want a camera that was meant for photography to use for video. So I went kind of up and got one of their video cameras that I can use, like the Canon's like pro lenses on there, because I had so many lenses from photography and I wanted to utilize those because those are expensive. So anyway, that is the camera that I have. And the mic that I have is a Sennheiser MKE, sorry, it's like right here. MKE 600. Okay, so I curled my lashes, but I did not put on mascara. Let me pull out my Tom Ford Soleil Lash Raise mascara. This has been my favorite, and I'm not really a mascara person. I'm not. And I don't know, I always thought I needed volumizing mascaras, and I'm realizing, at least after using this one, that I like lengthening and like separating mascaras. Mascara is definitely my least favorite makeup step. I can't stand doing it. I think it usually just makes my lashes look weird. And I don't know that it actually does that much for my eyes. And then it's hard to remove at night. It's like all the wrong things for me. Oh, so Lisa is asking if I plan on getting the new Chikuhodo Sakura brushes. I have them here. Beautylish was kind enough to send them to me. They're wonderful. They're wonderful. I really love them. But I'll do, I think, because the launch was pushed back until next week, I'll do maybe like a dedicated video to them just so I can do some close-ups and like a real demo of them, because I just kind of blew through it here. But this is the shadow brush also. So these are the three pieces. Hello, hello. Oh, Barb is saying her least favorite step is brows. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. Oh, Tabitha S, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. Oh, Louise, you're back. How's your beagle? Didn't you take your beagle to the vet, or are you at the vet? Oh, Julie's asking who has a makeup channel here. Yeah, definitely sound off below. Would love to kind of like share smaller channels and stuff. Louise, did you see the new 5-pan Natasha Denona? You are at the vet. Hi, Cynthia. There's a new Natasha Denona 5-pan. Is there? Is there really? I saw her come out with the disco set, which are, I think, like a black and a silver liquid shadow. Oh, it's on Trend Mood. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take a look right now. You guys know how much I like Natasha Denona shadows. Let's take a look. Trend Mood. Oh my God, have I been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes? Wow. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys don't mind hanging out here for so long. Oops, I'm off the network. Hang on one second. Oh, happy day. 13-year-old new makeup lover in the room. Well, hello. Hello. Okay. Welcome. Oh, 13. What a sweet age. Oh. Oh, okay. What is she calling this? Hang on one second. The Coral palette. Let's see if there's a closer. Okay, here's a close-up of the new Natasha Denona 5-pan. There. And then here are some swatches. This looks really pretty. I think she does such a good job with color stories. You know, they're always unexpected. You know, for me, I'm kind of like by the book, a color in the lines. And there's always like one color that kind of stands out for me, at least one color that kind of stands out for me in her like 5-pans. And I'm always like, I don't know if I would do that personally. And then it's always like the best one in there. Like this center one, which is kind of like a lilac. And I would think, does that really go with the really warm tones in there? Because that one is so cool tone. And I think it does. It's so pretty. Oh boy. When is this coming out? August 3rd. Okay, so we have a couple weeks to save our pennies. Awesome. And it looks like, what, 3 shimmers, 2 mattes. Oh, it looks beautiful. Yeah, I'll be getting that for sure. And August 3rd, I will be flying to New York on that day. So hopefully it won't sell out too quickly. Oh, a little mascara smudgy. All right, let me put on some lipstick and then I'll let you guys go. We'll cut it off at 1.5 hours. So I have a bunch of lipsticks here. But I think what I'll do is try one of these Bond No. 9 lipsticks. So I pulled out 2 because I've been wearing the Gramercy Park one non-stop. That's Hudson Yards. This is the Gramercy Park color. Why did I just pull it out? The Gramercy Park color. It's like the perfect nude for me. But I also have Hudson Yards, which is another nude, but it's a little bit cooler. I guess you could say it's a little bit lighter, but I'm going to put this on today. So I'm going to just wipe off a little bit of this lip serum that I have on. Is it a mini or regular? You know, I assumed it was regular, but that's a very good question. Regular. So it says includes 5 full-size eyeshadows, and it's $48. So yeah, that's the price of her regular 5-pan. Ooh, I'm excited. And you know, if this one sells well, I feel like she'll come out with a 15-pan with a similar color story. That would be my guess. So here's Hudson Yards, Bond No. 9, and I think it was Simone who, unfortunately, I think she had to leave. But Simone was asking about this formula, and I love this formula. It is actually very, very surprising, but let me just put this on. Okay. So super pigmented. And when you put it on straight from the bullet like that, you'll feel that it's kind of like thick, almost like it drags on your lips. And at first, I was really, really concerned. I thought, oh, I don't want like a thick, heavy lipstick on my lips. I don't like that feeling. And what happens is it just starts to, I don't know if it just, with the heat of your lips, your skin, or if it's just part of this formula. But what happens is it starts to kind of like thin out. And then all of a sudden, you don't feel it on your lips at all. It doesn't feel like you have any lipstick on at all. It is the most interesting lipstick formula I have ever experienced. It's the only, I mean, when I first bought these lipsticks, honestly, it was for the case. I wanted the case. I thought it was so cool. You guys know I love packaging. I wanted to be a package designer, so I really appreciate packaging, and they're little works of art for me. And I really wasn't expecting much from the actual lipstick. You know, the colors I liked, but I thought, oh, whatever, you know, Bond number 9 is probably something gimmicky. You know, they're into fragrance. That's their thing. So I was really shocked at how special this lipstick is because, you know, we have thousands of lipsticks and how different could a formula be? But this one is pretty unique, I have to say. So Julie, oh, so you can get them. Bond number 9 has a website that you can get them on. And then they're also available at Saks. I believe Saks is the exclusive retailer for them, at least for the moment. And everything is linked down below. If you are interested, those are all affiliate link. Well, some of them are affiliate links, just so you guys know. If you do use them, I make a small commission. But yes, so it should be listed down below. Pauline, working out. Yes, Saks. So Saks or the Bond number 9 site is where you can purchase these lipsticks. So they came out with a whole set of red lipsticks, and then they came out with a whole set of nude lipsticks. And I purchased some of the reds, but you know, I like very specific red. I like reds that are on the warmer side. So I got maybe one or two of them. And then I purchased this Soho one, which is like a really deep kind of burnt color. And this one I'm going to wait until fall to kind of break into. But when they came out with the nudes, I kind of went crazy. I have 4 of them and they're just amazing. So this is Hudson Yards. I really like it. This is probably as light as I can go, but I definitely have been like kind of embracing this lighter nude. This used to make me feel very uncomfortable. It was kind of like a little bit too close to like concealer lips for me, but I'm starting to like it. Like I'm loving the Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic color. Oh my gosh, that one I also love. Love, love, love. Oh no, Louis, sorry to hear. I wish you a fast recovery. Yes. Oh, Simone, you're still here. Okay. Will you post your video with the new Pat McGrath base products? Well, as soon as I get them. I think if I order, what do they come out? Is it this Friday or Saturday? I'm going to order them hopefully from the Sephora site. They usually ship more quickly than the Pat McGrath site. I've had a lot of problems with the Pat McGrath site, and I really hate their packaging. So I'm going to try and order them off of the Sephora site. Hopefully there won't be any glitches, but we know how that goes. And I'm going to post a video as soon as I can. I would like to do a full day wear test with it. So it'll be like the next day that I get them. 2 days from now. Yeah. So I think, yeah, Friday on the 26th is when they are releasing. And I'm getting everything. Actually, another MK and I, we were talking about shades because we have a similar shade skin tone. And we're thinking about getting either shade 5 or 7. But as much as I love the idea and the fact that all these companies are coming out with really, really broad shade ranges for their foundation, it just makes it really difficult for me to pick a color. Usually I just pick not the lightest one, but the second or the third one in. That's usually what I have to decide between, you know, just kind of like I just pick the right undertone. Now it's like, oh my gosh, I have no idea. So yeah, I think I'm either going to be 5 or 7. I may get both only because I don't want to do a full day wear test with the wrong shade. That would suck. Oh no, Ashley's saying that her Sephora shipping has sucked. They keep waiting a week, then sending it out on Friday, and all my cream oh, you know, I am very nervous about things being melty. So I'm getting it all. I'm gonna get the primer, the foundation, maybe 2 foundation shades, the powder, and then the 2 brushes. I definitely wanna try out her brushes. Yeah, it's just so hard to choose. It's really, really hard to choose. Their shipping takes a while for me too. Yeah, for Sephora. Well, all right, guys. It is 12:30. I have taken up enough of your time today. So thank you guys so, so much for tuning in. Definitely tune in next week. I think I'll do it again on Wednesday. I feel like Wednesday's better than Thursday. I don't know, but I will probably put another poll up there to see what you guys are interested in me talking about. I will definitely have a full review of these brushes up before the launch next week. And that's it. I will see you guys next time. And thank you again so, so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Bye.